The decision you made recently to finally leave your ex alone was probably one of the best things that you could have did. Behind the scenes, this person isn't living the life that they're portraying. What do I mean by this? Your ex thought that after the separation, after, you guys' last conversation, interaction, whatever played out, that you were going to be back. And that there was going to have to be no accountability that was going to have to be held because you always ran back. You see, what you did, instead of running back to this person, you decided to go love yourself. You decided to give the attention that you were giving to that person to yourself and truly begin elevating your life. Now, what this person did is they went back to the same things that was hurting them, the same things that was, in other words, causing them to leave you, their habits. Now, it couldn't always been a person. This person had habits. This person had ideologies. This person had people too. But sometimes, that's not always the main thing dominating somebody's headspace. Sometimes it could just be their mental space and their beliefs on life. What your ex decided to do was fall into that loop of negativity, and they ran into a hard lesson. They ran into a situation where they were only put into that situation because of how they treated you, and it stagnated them. You see, God paid very close attention to you guys' interaction and the intricacies and the details of every interaction. God was completely aware of your good karma and the grace that you were giving this person and the entitlement that this person had underneath their spirit because of your loving spirit. So, because of that, the moment that you separated, you started to elevate while this person stagnated, for better lack of words. There was no evolution. But crazy, not that I'm like saying that there was evolution, but not in the ways that we typically think, The evolution was, it made them question themselves. Now that's typically the start of somebody evolving, bringing the self-awareness to themselves. So what am I actually doing? What did I do? What's going wrong? That's usually the start of accountability, but I don't believe that this person has got there yet. They're just in the questioning phase. What just happened? They're starting to realize certain pieces that are tied to you. They're seeing the traces and the signs of you in their interactions. Almost as if like you told this person something, and then the things that you started telling this person started to manifest in their life. And as those things started to manifest, they were constantly reminded of the things that you were doing, saying, just your energy, your aura. You couldn't even, you sometimes you weren't even like saying anything. Sometimes it just came down to how you were being yourself and the energy you were bringing to the table. It left a residue on this person. And since they don't necessarily understand why that residue is left on them, this is why they're stagnating. It's funny. It's actually starting to piece together, kind of crazy. They're stagnating because they understand that you played a part in what's going on, but they don't understand what that means. It's very easy for somebody to grow to dislike you or hate you if they don't understand that you were sent into their life to trigger the best parts of them to come out. When they're operating from an unhealed, lower vibrational self, all they're going to see is that you triggered them. All they're going to see is that you left. Um, I'm hearing a song. It's kind of crazy. It was damn, what's the name of that song? Um, I don't remember who made the song, but the lyrics was, you held me so down I never grew. Now that could either be from her or Ella. No, or Janae. Or Janae. It's one of those female R&B artists for sure. That's the energy that's coming through for this one. You your grace and your love, you held them down so hard that they didn't realize where their faults and their negative traits were because you were holding them down. The loyalty that you were giving to this person wasn't making them have to ever look at themselves because in the back of their head, they always had that one person that accepted them. It wasn't until they didn't have that one person that accepted them that they actually started to question. So I don't think you stepping away from this person was a bad idea. I know that you're thinking about them. I know that you feel their energy. I know you're getting dreams, you're getting signs, your songs, your emotions is being triggered and it's making you think it's because they're also pulling at your energy, but it's not even that they're pulling at your energy, it's just that you're empathic. So you feel when somebody's thinking or their life is playing out because of something that you played a part in. You click it, you feel your energy being an influence in their life in some facet. That's the only reason why you're feeling those things. I think you've gotten to the point where you know you need probably need to move forward and you're going to move forward. That's the crazy part. It's so tempting. It's like you have moments of illusion and like heavy emotional weight where you see that relationship happening, but then as it wears off, it's like a dopamine hit. As it wears off, you start remembering like, I don't like this, I don't like that, and it's also a less factor involved in this for sure. I'm also picking that up. Less for definite, 110%. But oh my god, that lust threw me up. That be careful of that lust. Be careful of that. That made me lose my train of thought. That this person might try using their sexual energy to distract you. Be careful of that. That may be how they try to entice their way back in, getting close to you intimately. Oh, be careful. Please be careful. I'm not saying that this person have, like they have like diseases and stuff like that. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is when lust is involved, it blinds your view. You will start putting up with red flags and you will start putting up with situations because you had sex with them or you got intimate with them. I'm sorry. And soul ties are a real thing. And the more you implement with, the more you dig into that, you're going to keep that connection going longer than it should have. It's going to prolong itself because of the lust factor that's right there. Remove that. And you're gonna start seeing this person clearly. But oh, there we go. See, that's what it is. They're using the lust to distract you from the new person. That's what it is. Because I was talking about the new person. I was talking about how you are going to move forward. You know you need to move forward, and you're seeing the other opportunities for you to move forward. But this person's in your energy because they feel like played in a sense, and they're gonna try coming back because they're gonna try using the lust or the intimate factor to take your eyes off of all the other things around you. That's what it is. Oh, damn. This person's like low key manipulative. Oh, damn. Y'all be careful. Y'all be careful. Don't fall for it. I think you made an amazing decision. And your karma is going to start showing you how amazing of a decision that was. You go back, just the anxiety and the problems and the stress that they're going to bring you from reopening a wound that you already closed and put bandages over is going to cause you a lot more hurt than if you just would have walked into this new beginning with a fresh start. Because truthfully speaking, you don't know when that fresh start is, and you don't know how fast that fresh start is going to happen. So I don't think you should play yourself. That doesn't sound smart. So yeah, I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys. That's the message I got off of this one, just off my spirit. Um, I'm gonna keep doing, these messages because there's a lot of things on my spirit There's a lot of different energies that I need to touch on because, yeah, a lot of us are healing. And on the healing journey in specific, it's not always just healing, love, light. You're battling, there's always an opposition, there's always a negative and a positive force to everything. So as you're healing, there's going to be consciously things coming into your life that is going to make it hard for you to heal. More people, more toxic situations, heartbreak, loss, everything is good. There's just things that it's the resistance. You're always going to have resistance. So please remember that. Um, I have my books down in the description for any of you guys who want to go check that out. And yeah, I think that's all I had on my spirit. Please, you guys, be careful with this person. I love y'all.